Hi everyone. It's been a while since I did one of these. I'm sorry about that, but those of you who follow the channel will know that I've moved home. I've moved from the countryside into the city, and the initial property I was buying, there was a problem in the end with that, and it fell through, and I had to move somewhere temporarily. But now I've found another apartment, and I've moved in and. Been doing a bit of decorating and stuff like that and getting it sorted, and now I'm pretty much there. So I've got one small room to do. There's just a little ensuite that needs a bit of updating, but other than that, it's all good. So yeah, this is a prostate cancer update really. Again, those of you who followed the channel before will know that I stopped medication not long after my wife died. She died in January last year, and I stopped the medication a few months after. I think I've been off for about 9 months now. But to be honest, and the reason for that, it was I was struggling living on my own. This is when you realise you are struggling. And it was my cognitive function, really. It was my memory. My concentration were appalling, and in fact still are. To be honest, having been off medication now for 9 months, I haven't felt any benefit whatsoever. I'm now attending a cancer clinic here in Glasgow, and I agreed with my consultant that we should probably restart the medication. The reason for that being that my PSA has started to rise quite quickly. Since I came to Glasgow, I've had 3 PSA tests done. The first one, which was I think early December, was 0.2. Then the following one, which would have been January, I guess, 0.3, and then the following one in March was 7.9. It's obviously starting to rise quite quickly. So, and as you know, I'm not feeling the benefit of not having any medication. I certainly feel, and my consultant feels, I should go back on. Excuse me, because it's incredibly effective, for all the time that I was on it. Many years I've been on it. I was first diagnosed 8 years ago. I was on the hormone therapy for 3 years, then off for 2 before my PSA started to rise again, then back on again. So I've been back on for, it's getting, let's say 8 years ago, it's actually getting near 9 years now, I think, that I was first diagnosed. It must be. So I've been back on for, was back on for about 4 years until I stopped in June or so of last year. So taking all that time, and all the time that I've been on the hormone injections, my PSA has been 0, and I've been having scans, and there's been a little spread, but very little spread. Basically, that my prostate cancer is in my lymphatic system. And I think if I'm trying to remember now, the last scan that I had, it had spread to just a few more nodes, but not much at all. So the spread is very slow. I'm going back on medication. Now this time, I'll be back on the normal sort of hormone injections, but I'm being put on another medication because I felt last time that it was Enzalutamide, which I was also taking, what was affecting me quite badly. I felt that was when my cognitive abilities really took a hit. As I say, unfortunately, I haven't recovered. So yeah, I'm not being put back on enzalutamide. I'm being put on a new drug. Apparently it's called Darolutamide. Now my consultant tells me that it hasn't actually been officially approved in this country for prostate cancer. but because she can make a case that I had an adverse reaction, really, I suppose, to the enzalutamide in terms of my cognitive abilities, that she can make a case for prescribing it to me. So that's where I'm going now. It's going to be hormone injections and darolutamide. What will happen is I get the first hormone injection. It's Tuesday, today Thursday, I think, so in a couple of days' time. And they're every 3 months. Then I think I'll have the one course of hormone injection before I start the darolutamide. So I'm not going to start the darolutamide for 3 months. And then I go on that, and that's a daily tablet. Now it, of course, as all of these drugs do, has its own side effect. Well, side effects, has got many. But one of them is bone thinning, I think. And so to counteract that, I'm also being put on another drug, which is called alendronic acid. That's a tablet once a week. It has to be taken 30 minutes before, with a glass of water, before I can take any coffee or tea or breakfast or anything like that. That's not an issue. It's once weekly, as I say. It's not an issue for me, really. It's kind of what I do anyway, to be honest. I get up in the morning, I have a quick glass of water, feed the dog, take him for a short walk before I start having my coffee and my own breakfast and stuff like that. So, not a major deal there. Unfortunately, the alendronic acid also has side effects, which can create tummy problems and stomach problems, and I already have some of those, so I'll be taking omeprazole for that as well, and that's the sum total of my going to be the sum total of my medication intake. So yeah, I'll let you know how it goes with the darolutamide. It's a new drug, supposed to have not have the same level of side effects as the enzalutamide. So yeah, we'll see how that works out. Yeah, it's as I say, you know, as I didn't feel any benefit from not really, nothing has changed. You know, all of the side effects that I've had from taking the hormone therapy, you know, loss of body hair, putting on weight, you know, fatigue and everything's still there, you know, and that after 9 months without any medication. So yeah, there's no harm in going back on to medication, and the thing about the medication is it's effective. It's massively effective. So that hopefully give me a few years of life. Yeah, so that's the update on the prostate cancer. Now that I've got this new apartment of mine kind of sorted out, I will hopefully start finding time to do other things. I already am. I've got a bit of a life. The area of Glasgow that I've moved to is called Denniston. It's in the East End of Glasgow. I actually lived here for a while as a child, so I've kind of come full circle. And it's a kind of hipstery kind of place now. It's quite cool. It's a bit like the East End of London, if those of you who know it, in that there's the kind of traditional working class families that would have been here when I was here as a child, still here, but they're kind of hipster crowd have moved in. So there's loads of cool cafes and restaurants and stuff like that. So it's quite good. You know, I can walk out my door and have nice coffees and, you know, lovely food and whatnot. It's really, really nice. But yeah, I hope now that obviously I started this channel as the Nero person with my Nero, and because I'm in the city now and I don't have access to a home charger, and I have a flat, I don't have access to a home charger. I've actually gone back to a petrol car, so I'm not a Nero pensioner anymore, unfortunately. I did love that car, but I love the one I've got now, and I'll hopefully start doing some other videos, some non-prostate cancer specific videos. So those of you who are interested, keep an eye out for that, and I'll speak to you soon. So take care, everyone. Bye for now.